All right, members of the EFF have taken their march to Parliament. Let's now bring in Bulelani Philip. Bulelani, thank you so much for your time this afternoon. So talk to us about the situation there. We obviously heard in that report that at least one member of the EFF has been arrested for alleged intimidation. What's been happening on your end?
Well, good afternoon to you, Unati, and to the viewers at home. Well, it's been a bit of a late start here in Cape Town, where the EFF was set to be marching to Parliament at 11 o'clock, and we're still nowhere near Parliament as we speak. As I can say, right behind me, I'm going to ask my colleague Sihle Mkhize just to show you the pictures of these people that will be marching to Parliament, of course, led by the national chairperson of the EFF, Ms. Veronica Mente. Of course, my conservative estimate, Unati, probably around 8,000 people that are marching here. I'm going to just try and steal a moment here with Ms. Veronica Mente. Ma'am, thank you so much for your time. Basically, are you happy with the crowd that has turned out today?
I'm very happy with the fighters because we've been operating since midnight. Other fighters are operating in other areas, so we are continuing with the business of the day.
Is the Cape Town CBD shut down? Is the Cape Town CBD shut down?
Yes, it is, since the morning. If you go around here, there isn't even traffic. At every point, there's no traffic, there's no people coming in. I saw some shops that were trying to open when they saw the EFF fighters, they closed all. So the CBD is effectively, no one is in there, it is in a complete shutdown.
A short while ago, you said that you wanted the fighters to be embarking on a peaceful protest. At the moment, the incidents that we saw yesterday, particularly the torching of a My City bus this morning, does the EFF take responsibility for those violent scenes?
We're not taking responsibility for any vigilantism because we have stated a long time ago, from the time we declared the march, that we are shutting down the country on the 20th. We are shutting on a peaceful protest. At no point we said we are going to be violent to anyone. And black people in particular, we will never harm them.
And lastly, Ms. Mente, your demands to Parliament, what are they?
No, what our demand is clear. Ramaphosa must go. It's very clear.
Should he not go through the ballot box?
No, he must go. You say, you media people, you said the same thing with Zuma, that should he not go with the ballot box and everything. He went. He left us. This one is also going to go. It's just a matter of time. In fact, he had already resigned, but the people convinced him that you can stay. With all this that happened today, since 4 days ago, you saw how the electricity out of the blue. We have electricity everywhere. But with everyone stayed at home in support of the shutdown, it clearly shows how the people are angry.
All right, thank you so much, Ms. Veronica Mente. She is the chairperson of the EFF, giving us a rundown of how they're going to embark on this march to Parliament. Of course, earlier on, we spoke to the Provincial Commissioner of the Police here in the Western Cape, Mr. Thembisile Patekile, basically saying that there have been 3 major incidents that were reported overnight. And one of those, as I've said earlier, is the torching of a My City bus in Khayelitsha. But of course, the driver quickly and acted fast and used the fire extinguisher to put out the fire. The 2 other incidents that have been reported to the police is the issue of oil spillages, both on the R300 as well as on the N1. Of course, the police also saying that they've acted swiftly in terms of trying to ensure that those roads are actually safe. And lastly, near Danun on the N7, there were some fellows that were also arrested there for burning tires on the road. I'm going to move out here a little bit because I see the march is proceeding. Unati, on that note, we're going to cross back to you in studio.
All right, let's leave it there for now, Bulelani. Thank you so much for your time. Of course, Bulelani coming to us live there from Cape Town, and he was speaking to the EFF's Veronica Mente. In fact, being asked, have you managed to close down the CBD of Cape Town? And she responded, yes, absolutely.